Honor on Wednesday touted the slimness and battery capacity of its newly launched thin foldable phone as it lays down a fresh challenge to market leader Samsung. The Honor Magic V5 Go's will initially go on sale in China, but the Chinese tech firm will likely bring the device to international markets later this year. The company, which spun off from Chinese tech giant Huawei in 2020, is looking to stand out from rivals with key features of the Magic V5, like artificial intelligence, battery, and size. Honor said the Magic V5 is 8.8mm to 9mm when folded, depending on the color choice. The phone's predecessor, the Magic V3, Honor skipped the Magic V4 name, was 9.2mm when folded. Honor said the Magic V5 weighs 217 grams to 222 grams, again, depending on the color model. The previous version was 226 grams. In China, Honor will launch a special 1TB storage size version of the Magic V5, which it says will have a battery capacity of more than 6,000 mAh, among the highest for foldable phones. Honor has tried hard to tout these features as competition in foldables ramps up, even as these types of devices have a very small share of the overall smartphone market. Foldables represented less than 2% of the overall smartphone market in 2024, according to International Data Corporation. Samsung was the biggest player with 34% market share, followed by Huawei with just under 24%, IDC added. Honor took the fourth spot with a nearly 11% share. Honor is looking to get a head start on Samsung, which has its own foldable launch next week on July 9th. Francisco Geronimo, a vice president at the International Data Corporation, said the Magic V5 is a strong offering from Honor. This is the dream foldable smartphone that any user who is interested in this category will think of, Geronimo told CNBC, pointing to features such as the battery. This phone continues to push the bar forward, and it will challenge Samsung as they are about to launch their 7th generation of foldable phones, he added. The thinness of a foldable phone has become a battleground for smartphone makers to appeal to consumers who want the large screen size the device has to offer without extra weight. At its event next week, Samsung is expected to release a foldable that is thinner than its predecessor and could come close to challenging Honor's offering by way of size, analysts said. If that happens, then Honor will be facing more competition, especially against Samsung, which has a bigger global footprint. The biggest challenge for Honor is the brand equity and distribution reach versus Samsung, where the Korean vendor has the edge, Neil Shah, co-founder of Counterpoint Research, told CNBC. Honor's push into international markets beyond China is still fairly young, with the company looking to build up its brand. Further, if Samsung catches up with a thinner form factor in upcoming iterations, as it has been the real pioneer in foldables with its vertical integration expertise from displays to batteries, the differentiating factor might narrow for Honor, Shah added. Vertical integration refers to when a company owns several parts of a product's supply chain. Samsung has a display and battery business, which provides the components for its foldables. Smartphone players, including Honor, have also looked to stand out via the AI features available on their device. In March, Honor pledged a $10 billion investment in AI over the next 5 years, with part of that going toward the development of next-generation agents that are seen as more advanced personal assistants. Honor said its AI assistant Yo-Yo can interact with other AI models, such as those created by DeepSeek and Alibaba in China, to create presentation decks. The company also flagged its AI agent can hail a taxi ride across multiple apps in China, automatically accepting the quickest ride to arrive and canceling the rest.